Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the national anthem performed by our very own Zuri Watson.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we held at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Please be seated. It is my honor to introduce our principal, Mr. Reginald Brookins.
Good afternoon, everyone. Graduation has to be my favorite day of the year. And so I am so honored that all of you have come out to help celebrate these fantastic graduates for the class of 26 from King Drew Magnet High School, Medicine and Science. Now, you notice there's a lot of colors out here on the field. And so I want to start by giving you a little explanation behind all of these different colors and stoles and stashes that our students have. So our valedictorian, Haby Castaneda Reyes, has earned a 5.145 GPA. 5, that's amazing, right? And is adorned with a gold stole. Haby, please stand. Our salutatorian, Sebastian Gaitan D'Amico, has earned a 5.14 GPA and is adorned with a royal blue stole. Sebastian, please stand. Be seated. The only straight A scholar, Mr. Benjamin Olanyani, who will attend Harvard University, received a green and white sash. Benjamin, please stand. The school recognition scholars who earned outstanding PSAT exam scores in the 11th grade received a lime green cord. School recognition scholars, will you please stand? Our AP scholars are those students who've earned grades of 3 or higher on 3 or more advanced placement exams. AP exams are the cumulative culmination of a year's work completed in a rigorous 4-hour test every year in May. AP scholars earned a black cord. AP scholars, please stand. AP Scholars with Honor is granted to students who receive an average score of at least 3.25 on all AP exams taken, with scores of 3 or higher on 4 or more of those exams. AP Scholars with Honor cords earned a Hunter Green cord. Please stand. AP Scholar with Distinction received an average score of at least 3.5 on all advanced placement exams taken and scores of 3 or higher on 5 or more of these exams. AP Scholars with Distinction earned a red cord. Please stand. Biliteracy Award recipients, and I believe we lead all LAUSD in this, are not only bilingual, but also demonstrate ability to read and write in 2 or more languages. They must pass their SBAC exam and earn at least a B in their world language courses. They receive either a single white cord or a blue sash. Biliteracy Award recipients, please stand. Gold scholars exceeding performance in math, English, and science for their California state exams. They received an academic gold medallion. Would those please stand? Our school service organizations. College peer counselors assist their peers with the entire college admissions and financial aid process. They have earned a Yale blue cord. College peer counselors, please stand. Our senior class council is the governing body who raised funds, sponsored the prom, and many other senior events. They received either a pink stash or a cord. Senior class council, please stand. ASB Leadership Council are the amazing scholars who planned and sponsored all events on campus. They received a red, black sash. Please stand. Career ambassadors are the face of KD during recruitment season, and they have received a purple gold sash. Career ambassadors, please stand. Link crew members are seniors who assisted freshmen transition into high school. They received a maroon burgundy cord. Link crew leaders, please stand. Key Club is a strongly driven community service organization. They received a blue sash. Please stand. Key Club. Peer mediators are the students trained to solve conflicts among their peers. They have earned an orange cord. Peer mediators, please stand. Now I'd like to bring up our class president, Miss Zanaya Prince.
Good evening, class of 2026, teachers and parents. I am proud to be a graduate at King Drew Magnet High School of Medicine and Science. I helped build bonds with many of you, matured into young adults along with you, and together we have picked our path in life which will lead us to success. High school has taught me many lessons about myself and about others. We are graduates of the class of 2026, yet we all have different journeys. Throughout my journey, I've had moments where I questioned my first mind, causing me to hold myself back from opportunities or even reaching a goal. But why? Why was I second guessing myself? Why did I not apply myself? How come my perspective of things had changed had I taken this opportunity? These are questions that I would ask myself and questions that you should be asking yourself as well. Now that we're entering the adulthood stage of our lives, I want you all to seize every single opportunity that'll come your way. No matter if you made mistakes or if you lack self-confidence. Remember that you have the capability and the willpower to do anything you set your mind to. Take strategic risks, fight fears, and live your life to the fullest. Become the person that you're destined to be. So whatever you choose to continue your life's journey, you will make an impact. At King Drew, we are surrounded by Black and brown students. What that means to me is we have been surrounded by students who are ambitious, proactive, zealous, diligent, leaders, intelligent, and honestly, I can go on and on about the excellence of our class. In adulthood, people are going to try to belittle you and try to make you feel like you have to fit in their preconceived ideas. Don't fall victim into believing that this is just the way things are. Don't let those barriers hold you down. Push yourself to be the outlier society needs. Have confidence to be a boss. Remember your roots at King Drew. I need you all to be role models that children 15 years from now will look up to and wish to become. Because if it is not us, then who will it be? Your life journey is going to be rocky. It's going to have ups and downs, and not everything is going to be perfect the first go around. And that's okay. Life itself is a lesson in the making. To live is to learn. Don't stand by and let the world shape you. You shape the world through imposing change where needed, love from your heart, and kindness to everyone you meet. Thank you, and congratulations to the class of 2026. I would now like to introduce our salutatorian, Sebastian Gaitan D'Amico.
Good evening. To be honest, I am exhausted. After the classes, the grades, and getting into college, it was easy to tell myself that my speech didn't matter much at all. However, I was reminded by my mother that life exists in the in-betweens. The in-between tests, classes, essays, due dates, graduations, speeches. And I realize it is an honor to speak to my fellow classmates, the King Drew High School class of 2026. My mom, uncles, and aunt all graduated from this high school. And now I stand before you, Sebastian Gatan D'Amico, as a proud 2026 salutatorian. I've been able to navigate through this year with the help of friends, teachers, and family. Nobody got here alone, and that's a fact. On this monumental occasion, it is of utmost importance that we do not forget, under any circumstances, who brought us here. I often think about how much more difficult life would be without my mother. Thank you, Mom, for holding it down. It's not easy to be a single mom with 2 kids while working a full-time job. In the middle of doing all the basics, you have given me and my sister the gift of music and self-expression, taking us to concerts, plays, open mics, anything we're interested in attending. You helped me realize there's more to life than just doing good in school. Thank you to my tia, or as you know her, Miss Casti, who is such a huge emotional support to me. I know you have been this person more than just to me. And I want to let you know how much I appreciate your heart. This also goes out to all the teachers who keep their doors open before and after class for students who need a little extra time and attention. We see and appreciate you. Taking all APs was a decision I made not out of ego, but out of the desperate desire within me to improve. I knew it wouldn't be fun, but I did it anyway to allow my future self to be more prepared for the world, which never waits for you to be ready. And I truly feel that the rigorous education that we have all experienced in this excellent institution has better equipped us to handle life. Similar to school, there are many things in life where if you put the hard work today, tomorrow can be a little easier. Although it may be difficult, we can all look back on these days with gratitude, since no matter how much we struggled, we all made it here today. And the beautiful thing about King Drew is that in these moments of struggle, we are given the opportunity to explore our passions and form deep friendships with our peers. When I think of what I've personally gone through in King Drew, I look upon every single moment as a blessing. I think of the excitement I had walking in school during that first day. I think of the feelings of dread late at night when that due date of that one assignment gets scarily close. I think of the thrilling days learning music and drumming with Omar and Andrew before the Multicultural Festival. I think of the creative efforts put into AP World projects, making historical event dishes in Miss Keesing's class with Devin. I think of the moments of confidence before psychology exams, reviewing flashcards and reciting terms with Joseph and Dumebi. I think of the excitement during days spent with Axel writing our college essays together and sharing videos of ideas and topics. I think of the 4 years I spent devoted to playing volleyball with Ibuka, Ronaldo, David, Brandon, and the other underclassmen. I think of the race days I had in cross country, the anticipation before running a marathon with Miss Marzin and the other runners, and the feeling of accomplishment crossing that finish line. I think of all the moments that made me, me. And that is what you get out of King Drew. It's more than an education. It's a blueprint to life. A journey through which we have developed as human beings in every way imaginable. What does it mean to be a golden eagle? What have I accomplished here? And why does it matter? I've thought about these long. I've thought about my purpose in the world as well as school. And I'd say right now, it's easy to forget who we are or why our goals even matter. I'm here to remind you that every single action that we take matters more deeply than we can comprehend. We are the descendants of workers, families who have toiled for generations to give each child a better chance. We are the dreams of our grandparents and parents, the hope of our bloodlines. While you may feel small and unprepared for the world now, I'd like to mention the words of Martin Luther King, who believed, "No work is insignificant. All labor that uplifts humanity has dignity and importance and should be undertaken with painstaking excellence." We cannot forget that all our dreams matter and that experiences we share at King Drew has equipped us with the hearts for compassion, the work ethic for change, and the minds for creation. We walk out of here with purpose and legacy, and no one can take that away from us. Thank you. I'd like to introduce our valedictorian, Hebe Castaneda Reyes.
Okay. Okay. Good evening, parents, friends, family, faculty, and above all, my fellow class of 2026 peers. Thank you all for joining us on this special day. My name is Hebe Castaneda Reyes, and I'm extremely honored to deliver this speech as a valedictorian of King Drew's class of 2026. First, I would like to thank God, my family, and my friends because I couldn't have made it here without them. Class of 2026, today marks the end to our high school journey, but the beginning of a new incredible chapter in life that awaits every single one of us. Although we all are taking different paths, what unites us is that we all journey the halls of King Drew Magnet High School. We waited for this day to come. We counted down days on our calendar, and we've been looking forward to this day since the very beginning. With all this excitement and anticipation we have for the future, we may have forgotten to take the time to acknowledge the present moment. I would like everyone to take a second to look around. These are the classmates that have been in the same building as you for the past 4 years. One day, we may miss sitting in the classrooms of our least favorite subject, because the end to those days would also be the end to sitting in the same classroom as our friends, and the end to being with the same group of people almost every day. Thank you to every single person in this crowd that treated me as a friend. Thank you to my closest friends, Layla, Samantha, Genesis, Raquel, Sebastian, Ashley, and many others that always stayed by my side, for all the laughs we shared and the memories we created together that I will forever cherish. Love you. Thank you to leadership and senior ambassador for always making me feel welcomed and supported. Like Gwen Stacy said, what makes life valuable is that it doesn't last forever. What makes it precious is that it ends. If I have one piece of advice, it would be to live in the present moment, appreciating who and what you have. Most importantly, the people that surround you with love and support, like the people who came to celebrate with you today. Our future awaits us all, but like high school, not every moment is going to be a happy one. There will be moments where you feel overwhelmed, stressed, experience losses and disappointment, or question the path you are taking. But I hope that during those moments, you are able to remember how far you've come. Every late night study session, every obstacle, every frustrating or sad moment has brought you to where you are today. Let us remember that challenges do not define our future. Overcoming these difficult moments, taking on life, even if it's one step at a time, is an accomplishment within itself. Most of us come from diverse cultures, stories, and experiences. Many of us come from immigrant backgrounds, parents, and family members that sacrificed so much for us to be here. Let us honor those sacrifices by continuing to strive for success, chasing our dreams even when times get tough, and standing up against those who try to diminish where we come from. I would like to give a special thank you to my family, to my siblings. I am so grateful to have grown up with you. Emily and Albert, where you at? You're my role models, my support, who will always have my back. And to my parents, they made the difficult decision of leaving their homes in Mexico to make a better life for themselves and their future family. It is frustrating that we have some leaders in this country that do not value or see hardworking people, goal-oriented, resilient people such as my parents. Mami y pa, gracias por todo lo que han hecho por mí, por los sacrificios que han hecho por mí. Ustedes son mi motivación para todo. Los amo muchísimo. Lastly, I would like to acknowledge the teachers and staff that made this day possible for us. Thank you to our teachers who helped shape who we are, who served as our mentors and provided a space for us to compose ourselves. Our counselors who provided guidance and helped us navigate through our years, and to the other incredible faculty who have greatly impacted our school community in endless ways and the lives of countless people. Class of 2026, congratulations. Before I leave, hold on. Before I leave, want to take a picture? Hold up. Hold up. Ready? Okay. Thank you and congratulations once again. Now I would like to reintroduce Mr. Reginald Brookins.
You are the amazing class of 2026, and I'm honored to have this opportunity to speak to you one last time. For those you don't understand the might of King Drew Magnet High School of Medicine and Science is a culture of success and a land of high expectations. And when your parents applied for you to come to King Drew, their goal was to put you into an environment that expected you to be great. And that you did. Family and friends, if you didn't know already, since 1994, when the data was started to be collected, King Drew Magnet High School has sent more Black students to the University of California than any school in the world, public or private. And we have sent, yes, and we have sent an equal number of Latino students to the UCs. Our preliminary stats for the class of 26 reveal that this class has earned over $6 million in verified merit-based scholarships, 344 University of California acceptances, 612 Cal State University acceptances, over 600 private and out-of-state acceptances, 71 LAUSD Superintendent Honor Roll Scholars, 23 College Board School Recognition Scholars, 117 Biliteracy Scholars, 152 Honor Scholars, 56 High Honor Scholars, 1 Straight A Scholar, and 33 AP Scholars. It has students who will attend UCLA, UC Berkeley, UC San Diego, Howard University, Morehouse College, Hampton University, Tuskegee University, North Carolina A&T, Harvard University, and Cal State Long Beach, just to name a few. And because I want to go on and get you to your graduation dinner, I won't take the time to name all of those. But I want you to also know that 100% of the class is graduated. And for a school that resides on the corner of 120th Street and Compton Avenue that has a population of all Black and brown students, there are many people that believe that statistics like that are not possible. But you've proved them wrong. Friends and family, please stand and give these fantastic graduates a round of applause. Okay. We'll get out of here soon. So, a few weeks ago, I had a meeting with a group of seniors who needed some additional support to finish this journey. Those out there, you know who I'm talking to. They had a disease we call senioritis. It was hitting them hard, but we were going to drag them to the finish line if that's what it took. I shared with them that although they are the class who will achieve this milestone, the graduation is really for the people who helped them get to this point. The people who changed their diapers, provided for them, nurtured them, and advised them. Your moms, dads, grandmothers, grandfathers, aunts, uncles, cousins, teachers, counselors, administrators, guardians, friends, and others assisted you in reaching this milestone. So class of 26, it's your turn to acknowledge them. I would like for you to stand and give them a round of applause. Make eye contact, find them. Okay, you can sit down now. So the class of 26, I was thinking about the message I wanted to leave with you before you enter the next chapter of your life, where you will have to hold yourself accountable. All of these people are not going to be here all the time pushing you along to get where you need to be. So I'll be lying to you if I told you it was going to be easy. Life is going to be hard, but you already heard that. And I'm going to share something I shared with the class of 25 that I think resonated with me so much that I need you to hear this. I came across a poem on social media that I thought was profound, and it's entitled Choose Your Heart. It may be some of you in the audience that might need to hear this also. It goes like this. Marriage is hard. Divorce is hard. Choose your heart. Obesity is hard. Being fit is hard. Choose your heart. Being in debt is hard. Being financially disciplined is hard. Choose your heart. Communication is hard. Not communicating is hard. Choose your heart. Life will never be easy. Anybody tells you that, they're lying to you. It will always be hard, but we get to choose our heart. There are many more lines I can add to this poem that captures the essence of this, but the moral is you become a product of your choices, and they will always be hard. If you choose to hang out with 3 scholars, you will become the 4th. If you choose to hang out with 3 people who are solely focused on being successful and uplifting each other, you will become the 4th. If you choose to hang out with 3 thieves, you will become the 4th. You will become a product of your choices. Class of 26, the best thing about my job is having an opportunity to watch you grow. I wish you everything that you so richly deserve in the years ahead. It has been an honor and a privilege watching your progress and success, and I feel fortunate that I was able to travel the last 4 years of your K-12 journey with you. You now have the distinction of being an alumni of King Drew Magnet High School of Medicine and Science. This accolade should not be taken lightly, as it is a phenomenal accomplishment because everybody knows it wasn't easy. The current chapter of your book entitled High School is now complete. And remember, the only place where success comes before work is in the dictionary. Now go and help make this world a better place. Class of 26, I'm proud of you. Congratulations. Now I'd like to introduce the Director of Student and Community Engagement, Ms. Marilyn Alvarez.
Good evening, everyone, and congratulations one more time, class of 2026. Give it up for you guys. My name is Marilyn Alvarez, and I am part of board member Tanya Ortiz Franklin's team, who represents this area on the LA Unified Board of Education. If you don't know our office, we help connect students, families, schools, and the community to district leadership and make sure student voices are part of important conversations and decisions. Now, one of the ways that we do that is through our Student Advisory Council, or SAC. The Student Advisory Council is a group of student leaders from across Board District 7 who meet throughout the year to share their experiences, identify challenges facing students, and provide input directly to our office and to district leaders. Being part of SAC means choosing to use your voice, not just for yourself, but for other students as well. Tonight, I'm proud to recognize two graduating seniors from King Drew who have done exactly that. Angela Castellan and Violet Barriga, would you please stand? Please join them in giving them a round of applause. Through their participation in SAC, they helped elevate student perspectives, shared ideas for improving schools, and demonstrated what student leadership looks like in action. Angela and Violet, thank you for your leadership and for representing King Drew so well. Yay! And to all of you graduates, as you move on to your next chapter, remember that you don't have to wait for permission to lead. Your voice matters, your experiences matter, and your community needs what you have to offer. So congratulations, class of 2026. Go on and change the world. You're already doing that.
Thank you, Ms. Alvarez. Now, you already heard about how special King Drew is. One of the things that makes it special is our staff. Our teachers, our administrators, our counselors, a phenomenal piece of work that helps contribute to the success of our school. And many people don't leave King Drew unless you're retiring or you promote or something, move on to a better place. But there's no place better than King Drew. So when they move on, they're like, I should stay. Anyway, so today I want to introduce our keynote speaker who has spent many, many years at King Drew, and now he's ingrained into the fabric of our culture. Right? Dr. Brian Johnstone has been a leadership teacher. Mathematics teacher, and left it all at the school. The only person I see most days that when I leave, his car is still there. I sometimes beat him out, and he's there longer than me. So I'd like to introduce to you our soon to be retired, Dr. Brian Johnstone.
Thank you so much. I'm deeply honored to have this opportunity to speak with you today. I know Ms. Marzan said there was going to be a surprise at graduation, but I hope you know she was talking about the 2 screens. So for those of you who were hoping the surprise was that Kendrick Lamar would be the keynote speaker, I'm so sorry he is not coming. You have to put up with me for 10 more minutes. When I was asked to be the keynote speaker, my first reaction was, why me? And some of you may be wondering the same thing. I'm not a famous performer, politician, or public speaker. I'm just the teacher many of you have been seeing nearly every day for the past year. But here we are, and I have 2 messages I would like to share with you today. The first message is why I said yes to giving this speech. 17 years ago, before I returned to King Drew a second time, I was living with my mom while she was undergoing cancer treatment. We had a lot of time together to talk. And one day, after she had decided to end her cancer treatment and a couple months before she passed away, I asked her, do you have any regrets in life? She thought for a moment, and then she said, I wish I had learned more. That was not the response I was expecting from a woman who had lived to be 84, had survived 3 husbands, had 8 kids, 2 of whom had died as children, who grew up in abject poverty, yet spent the last 2 decades of her life taking cruises around the world. Looking back, I think I may have influenced her answer. She had watched me spend much of my life pursuing opportunities to learn, grow, and say yes to experiences that pushed me beyond my comfort zone. Almost every meaningful experience in my life began with one simple word: yes. The first time we had a really deep conversation about my life choices was when I said yes to becoming a Peace Corps volunteer in West Africa and leaving my job as an aerospace engineer. She could not understand. I was the successful rocket scientist of the family, designing and building spacecraft, and then going to Florida, China, French Guiana to launch them on huge rockets. Why would I leave all of that at the height of my career to volunteer as a math and science teacher in Ghana? At the saying? We had many conversations about it, and slowly she began to see why it was so important for me to challenge myself and pursue opportunities that would help me learn and grow personally. Simply learning about myself and the world around me was my sole rationale for saying yes to this crazy opportunity. Once in Ghana, I was asked where I would like to teach, and I asked to be sent to the most remote and difficult location. I was offered to teach in a small rural village not far from Côte d'Ivoire, and again I said yes. The village was miles from running water, electricity, or paved roads. I would go months without seeing another white person, and it was wonderful. Every day I was learning something new, and to every opportunity that came my way during those 2 years, I said yes. Not every opportunity needs to be life-changing, like flying off to another continent to volunteer. By saying yes, I've officiated a wedding, flown in the cockpit of a 747 landing in Alaska, kayaked with humpback whales, lived on a sailboat, celebrated New Year's Eve on a cargo boat heading to Timbuktu, and even hugged a killer whale. Simply saying yes to opportunities has been the greatest education of my life. Or as my brother would say, the more you say yes, the more you know. So why did I say yes to giving this keynote address? Simply because I had never given one before. But now I have. And once again, I've learned new things. I think my mom would be proud that I said yes to giving this speech and all the things I've experienced and learned. But over time, I realized that the experiences that mattered most weren't just about what I learned. They were the opportunities to make a difference in the lives of other people. Which brings me to my second message. There is a quote that many of you have walked by numerous times. It's at the entrance to the MLK Leadership Center, and I put it there 10 years ago when the center was founded. The quote is by Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. and states, "Life's most persistent and urgent question is, what are you doing for others?" In this crazy world in which we find ourselves, when so many of our friends, family, and community members are struggling and suffering, I deeply believe that this quote represents the most important question we should all be addressing. What are we doing for others? Responses might be grand, like founding an organization, leading a movement, discovering a cure for a disease, advocating for social justice, or dedicating your life to public service. But in truth, what often makes the greatest impact are the simple things. My colleague and friend, David Miller, exemplified this. Mr. Miller had a custom that few people knew about, but had enormous impact on me. After every major leadership event, like an assembly or Women's Day, or the distribution of our yearbooks, Mr. Miller would silently saunter into my back room in the Leadership Center, sit down across from me while I was frantically working on something or another, and we would chat for a few minutes. He never stayed long, but in those few moments, he always made sure I felt seen. He understood that sometimes the greatest gift you can give another person is simply your presence. Mr. Miller also had another custom that involved writing social media posts and sending emails that praised and celebrated his colleagues. I loved his writing. He was an amazing writer. The thing about David Miller was that he always gave more than he received. And I can't think of a better answer to Dr. Keen's question than that. He is my role model, and I will always be grateful to him for his small acts that help me feel seen and appreciated. Thank you, David. And I think that is a lesson I hope all of us can take away from today. When we leave King Drew, some of us will become doctors, scientists, engineers, teachers, entrepreneurs, artists, and community leaders. I hope we accomplish extraordinary things, but never underestimate the impact of the small things. Check in on a friend, encouraging a peer, thanking someone for their efforts, telling people what they mean to you, making sure the people around you feel seen and loved. In conclusion, as we end one chapter and begin another, remember to say yes. Say yes to opportunities that challenge you. Say yes to experiences that help you learn and grow. Say yes to adventures you never imagined you would have. But most importantly, say yes when life gives you the opportunity to help another person. And whenever you find yourself wondering what to do next, remember Dr. King's question, what are you doing for others? I am so grateful to all of you, my colleagues, my AP Stats scholars, my theater pirates, my beloved community, and to all of class of 2026, which I am so proud to join as we start a new chapter in our lives. Congratulations, class of 2026. And remember, whatever opportunities, challenges, adventures, and acts of service life places before us next, I hope we all have the courage to say one simple word, yes.
So King Drew Magnet High School is unique in a lot of ways. One of those ways is our students get the opportunity to have one counselor their entire time while they're at King Drew. So I'd like to introduce another one of our staff members who is moving on and retiring from us. We're going to miss her so much. Miss Gita Gabriel.
Mr. Brookins, I now present to you the class of 2026.
Please be seated. By the power vested in me by the state of California and the Los Angeles Board of Education, I now declare the class of 26 eligible to receive their diplomas.
behind me. Our valedictorian, Javi Castañeda Reyes. Salutatorian, Sebastian Ruben Gaitan de Amico. Class President, Sanaya Marie Prince. Prince Joseph Abraham. Melanie Tapia. Our straight A scholar, Benjamin Oladimeji Olani. ASB President, Chukwu Ebuka Chukwudi. Devin Bimani Estime. Celia Vanessa Castillo Aldana. Gracia Velasco Ramirez. Emily Pineda. Axel Paz Jr. Giselle Soto. Samantha Gabriela Mendez Estrada. Chukwunoso Makolo. Camila Melissa Campos. Leila Ureli Zambrano Lopez. Kimberly Leon. Karen Alas. Alina Aguiar. Raquel Palacios. Shadira Christabel Omanukwa. Christy Jacinto. Ruby Estrada. Gavin Tanner Brooks. Abril Ogien. Elian Perez. Andrew Ortiz. Omar Ramirez Vigil. Samuel Ventura. Jacqueline Diaz. Danny Ziglali Diaz Vera. Serene Ama Bonsu Sarpong. Oluwademisi Ebelechukwu Ofili. Andrew Cesar Morales. Anthony Rojas Mendez. Violet Barriga. Ariana Gomez. Iniola Olani. Caitlin Mina Lan. Jimena Tello. Kima Talia Azam. Gerardo Antonio Garcia Matuz. Ruby Ramon. Kimberly Anaí Miranda Gomez. Sarais Ruby Sacero. Marley Stahi Netherly. Maggie Romero. Ashley Natalie Padilla. Most School Spirited Peace Onyemagute Bawero. Daniela Rivero. Hades Carranza. Sarah Guadalupe Rangel. Suhei Tristan. Cynthia Ramirez Alvarado. Kennedy Caesar. Yasmin Covarrubias. Denise Zumeta. Rosario Contreras. Adam Younger. Nyla Claire Stevens. Miley Tara Diaz. Jacqueline Armenta. Andrea Avia. Ivan Josue Orduño. Ashley Michelle Vicente. Savannah Sky Gladney. Kevin Monte Dawson III. Destiny Acacia Unique Sanders Gibbs. Favor Chisom Ojukwu. Bryant Jarice Rushing. Edgar Garcia. Pedro Moreno. Valeria Medina Alvarez. Jordan Danielle Juarez. Brian Nkwacha. Hillary Aparicio. Ryan Alexis Fitzpatrick. Elijah Glover. Aaron Daniels. Brandon Torres. Luis Chavez. Sayla Johnson. Oscar Uriel Reyes. Melanie Bonilla. Layla Elizabeth Reyes. Alexander Giovanni Rodriguez. Angel Carino Diaz. Jarrett Anthony Moore. Callie Carolyn Marie Bush. Sky Taylor Marie Love. Rolando Anthony Jr. Teku. Jennifer Barrios Ramos. Oladepo Simon Aldontan. Arturo Rivas Gonzalez. Kalia Rockman. Zanaya Anderson. Brian Bahena. Isaac Poblano. Amor Jackson. Olua Damilola Omole. Susan Montes Gonzalez. Wilbur Reed. Leilani Elisa Carranza. Marcellus Brown. Kevin Rodriguez Dominguez. Eric Zaragoza. Destiny Khalees Smith. Jalen Garcia Renteria. Lauren Amaya Lewis. Isaac Vera. Melissa Michelle Matias Pablo. Angela Samantha Castellan. Caitlin Kamora Curry. Lishay Unique Vaughn. Ernesto Nande. Jesus Rodriguez. Sanaya Oliver. Chukwudumebi Adigwe. Brandon Moreno. Jordan Adams. Nicholas Emiliano Zuniga. Luis Jesus Perez Sanchez. Kalila Rockman. Daniela Soto Rosas, mija. Beverly Leanne Segura. Ashley Madeline Leon. Ariel Johnson. Genesis Eliza Cervantes Aguilar. Ugana Ozonandi. Anahi Lugo. Montserrat Reyes Macias. David Castillo. Amira Mimi Charday Wiggins. Kilani Ora Monje. Zakira Briscoe. Suri Arteaga. Leila Alvarado. Jesse Arriaga. Taylor Walton. Camila Vega Cardenas. Trevor Jackson. Michelle Velasquez. Kiyomi Elaine Mercer. Kendall Ayana Jones. Raylani Capri Miller Trotter. Samuel Vera. Mina Chanel Lundy Skinner. Nashville Mendoza Furio. Quartus Denmark. Cameron Lamar Fuller.
I feel like we need to move.
Aaron Martinez. Jayla Gardenia Nunley. Abraham Gonzalez. Cassandra Martinez Morelos. Ashley Jasmine Garcia. Divine Omoruyi. Kennedy Marie Montreal. Giselle Simone Sigris. Carlos Gallegos. Stationay Moore. Garrett Autumn Stevens. Diego Jose de Luca Estrada. Santos Dylan Nieves. David Debo Ayala. Adrian Cole. Alyssa Compton. Kamari Henderson. Divine Johnson. Jayla English. Cheyenne Edwards. Natalia Hernandez. Isabella Ruby Blanco. Kelly Marin. Elijah Imani White. Noble Ibadiro. Alexander Lopez. George Ibarra. Alex Dana Childs. Eileen Carrillo Renteria. Gilbert Francis. Nancy Tecum Son. Tamunomieta Jaja. Anthony Asensio. Trinice Ripley Thomas. Dree Sincere Davis. Erwin Ramirez. Anthony Arias Ceballos. Priscilla Rodriguez. Jace Jones. Robert Curtis Smith IV. Lorena San Vicente. Michaela Michelle Hatter. Sebastian De La Cruz. Andy Avalos. Edgar Diaz Moreno. Yari Destiny Woodson. Brian Ramon Ayala Avalos. Jason Lamar Burgess. Canty McCary. Wayne Chamberlain. Noel Colbert. Chinomunso Uge. Christopher Sanchez. Elias Sainz. Kashina Sheree Pierce. Narelle Daisy Romero. Kayla Manuel. Kennedy Lewis. Darnell White. Chelsea Osuji. Ogechi Miracle Ubona Guam. Jose Torres. Corinne Drew Jackson. Samantha Perez. Yesire Alvarado. Bianca Jimenez. Janaya Latrice Marie Collins. Giovanni Vega Marquez. Jasmine Genesis Flores. Nasir Davis. Janae Towns. James Zehad Mandohano. Mario Limas Garcia. Nandi Harris. Deasia Jackson. Jacob Saldano. Micaiah Housey. Isamor Iorta. Janae Marie Phillips. Devin Harrison. Bianca Valeria Moore Jackson. Makia Arthur. Mila Gibson. Lamari Thomas Martel. Joan Moreno Mendoza. Alexander Arias Ceballos. John Flores. Jose Avilar Molina. Gabriel Cabetta. Riley Bria Johnson. Olivia Faulkner. Daniel Edamati. Giovanni Garcia Martinez. Miguel Espitia. Alonso Rivera. Saleha Hatter. Ashton Hicks. Michaela Lenise Johnson. Justin Ojukwu. Michael Chindi Ifacho. Francisco Bermudez. Kiraya Layla Sanders. Miss Anaya Nicole Johnwell. Shawnee Marie Edmond. Karen Renee Brandon. Rain Keisha Johnson. Miguel Angel Vizcaya. Zuri Watson Smith. Julian Villanueva. Jair Childress. Apple Blossom Dynasty Castillo. Alfonso Quintero III. Carlos Reyes III. Pedro Bonilla. We have Jake Mazariegos Barrios. Jasmine Williams. Tyler Garner. William Emmanuel Campos Rodano. Daquan Marshall. Dolores Ortega Aragon. Jaleel Hardwick. Sir Chance Basketball Jordan. Danielle Cantoran Rivera. Haley Alia Ortiz. Terrell Curtis Perry. Angel Gabriel Perez Santos. Khalid Nakadunas Low. Giselle Estefania Maravilla. Elizabeth Michelle Samayoa. London Dior Bowen. Emery Jamil Everidge. Sayer Mackay Thompson. Raul Torres Mora. Yamilet Alzarez Gonzalez. David Maeda Perez. Daisy Galicia. Izibe Kingsley. Jesus Jose Campos. Susie Rodriguez. Andy Roldan. Johnny Davis. Raul Junior Gutierrez. Felix Jose Vargas. Sayer Herndon. Nicholas Otez Paul. Malaysia Sampson.
Let's go!
Valerie DeLuna. Ashley Yamilet Sierra. Jesse Alexander Hernandez. Evelyn Ochoa. Nathaniel Smith. Oscar Ramirez.
So hold on, don't stand yet. We got one thing we got to do. It's not a. So those in the crowd may notice we have a chair with flowers on it. Today, as we celebrate the accomplishment of the class of 26, we also take a moment to honor and remember our own David Okafor. His impact on our school and those who knew him remains. He was a friend, a classmate, and an important part of this graduating class. His kindness, laughter, and presence continue to be remembered by the people whose lives he touched. While he's not here to walk across the stage with us today, he remains forever a member of this class and a part of our school community. As we look toward the future, we carry his memory with us and celebrate the life he lived. Please join us in a moment of remembrance for David. Thank you. Zanaya.
On behalf of the King Drew Magnet High School of Medicine and Science, class of 2026, I accept these diplomas. Please join me in turning your tassel to the left. We did it, y'all!
We thank you all for joining us for this joyous occasion. Families, the graduates are going to walk all the way up the hill, and you're going to meet them at the top of the hill. Thank you very much. This concludes the graduation for the class of 26.
Graduates, please stay where you're at. Back to your seats. I see you. DJ Para, hit it.
Down the middle.
Graduates, please follow your staff out as we head to the upper field. Parents, please clear the way for our graduates and our King Drew alumni as they exit.